Hey everyone, welcome to this amazing channel. Today, we are going to deep dive into the new Web UI framework by Google, and you will get all the updates and a demo in a short time. Let's start the video. Google has just open sourced their internal package for building beautiful Web UI in pure Python. In functionality, this is very similar to something like Streamlit or Gradio, where you can build beautiful and responsive web apps in pure Python. This project from Google is called Messup, and it's used internally by a number of teams within Google to rapidly prototype different apps. We're going to learn how to get started with Messup and build our own UI. Everything is written in pure Python. There are ready-to-use components that will help you expedite your development process, and this is supposed to be extremely flexible so you can build custom UI without writing JavaScript, CSS, or HTML. Before showing you how to get started, let's look at some very important concepts. The first one is components. They have a number of native components that are basically UI components that you can use in your own applications. You can also define your own UI components by writing Python functions that call other components and build on top of those. It offers state management, which I think is its biggest advantage over something like Streamlit because the state management here is much cleaner compared to what I have seen in Streamlit. You can also build multi-page UI applications. This is pretty neat, and you can deploy those into production environments. Okay, so before walking you through a quick tutorial, let's check out some of the components that are available. The great thing is these are focused on AI models or applications around AI models. There is a chat component that you can use to build your own chatbot. There are pre-built components for text-to-text tasks. For example, if I say, "Hi, how are you?" the input is text, and the output is also text. Then there are components specifically for text-to-image tasks. Let's say you have an image generation model. You can use a component like this where you get input from the user, and it will show output images within the UI. You can also upload files. There are different components for selecting objects. For example, there's a radio button. I think there's a slide toggle too. All the basic visual components you need to get started with a UI are available, and the UIs look pretty nice too. So let's look at the basics of Messup. In the first section, we'll go through a Google Colab provided by the Messup team. In the second stage, I'll show you how to build a chat application using Messup by integrating the Gemini API. In Colab, we will need to install the Messup package. As I said, it's an open source project from Google, but not an official product. Next, we are going to import the Messup package. We will also import the Messup Lab, which is a class within the package that has some built-in UI components. For example, chat, text-to-image, and more. They will likely add more components as the project progresses. To run this in Google Colab, you just need to run the Messup command. Let's look at an example and understand it in more detail. The basic component is a page. This is where the app starts. We use a decorator me page and provide the name of the page. This name will be an endpoint you can access when you run the app. Let's say we have a simple function that displays, "Hello world," text. It will show this text on the web page, creating a very basic app. To run this in Google Colab, we use the Colab show command and provide the path, which will be the endpoint. You can also provide the width and height for display purposes. Running this command will create a new UI that shows the text, "Hello world." Now, let's look at another example to create a simple chat app. We have the main component that is going to create a page. You can create multi-page apps as well. We have an endpoint called chat, and the main function will be the entry point for the chat. We are using a pre-built component from Messup Labs. This component is found in the labs.chat file, and we will call a transform function. This function is called whenever you interact with the chat UI. Here, we have the prompt, which is the input from the user. The chat component also keeps track of chat history, so if you want to include chat history, you can do that here. In this case, it just echoes our prompt. Whatever the prompt is, the output will be, "Hello," followed by the text you provide. If we run this and show it in Google Colab, we will see a chat window. For example, if I say, "How are you?" it should just repeat the same text but adds, "Hello," at the beginning. This is a blueprint you can use to create your own chat apps. Okay, next I'll show you some demos provided by Messup, and then I'll demonstrate how to use the chat component within your own UI. To start, we'll go to the demo gallery where they have various applications. For example, there's one for charts. You can add security policies to your page if needed. Essentially, you use the chat component and call the transform function. You can provide both the user role and the title, as shown here. In this demo, regardless of the input, it simply displays the input on the screen. For instance, if you say, "Hi," it will start printing these lines one by one. It picks one line and then moves to the next, continuing in sequence. Another example is ML Rewriter. Here, it takes a prompt as input and rewrites that prompt for you. One of the most interesting and more complex ones is this. Here, you have the option to select either Gemini 1.5 or ChatGPT. It utilizes the multi-page feature, so you can switch between different options depending on which page you are on. You can use this as a starting point for your own projects. Let me show you how to create a demo chat app, which we'll run locally on our machine. To get started, I've created a virtual environment named Demo2. After doing this, we have to install the messup package using pip install messup. Until packages are installing, let's go through the code review. I'll be using the Gemini models for this demo, specifically Gemini Flash. First, I install the Google Generative AI package. If your system doesn't have this package, make sure to install it first. Then, I'll set up the API key. Next, I import the messup package along with the labs component because we want to use the chat UI. Additionally, I configure the Gemini Flash model for our application. This setup isn't related to messup but is necessary for configuring the Gemini Flash model. Now, let's focus on the main code that creates the UI for us. We define a page and set some security policies. The crucial part is providing a path, which serves as the entry point and the title of the page. Within this page, we define our main function. Here, I'm using the chat component, a pre-built component from Messup Labs. We call a transform function on any input received. The title of this chat component is Gemini Chat, and the endpoint path is defined as messup. In the transform function, we retrieve input from the user and pass it to Gemini. Gemini generates a response, and since streaming is enabled, we stream the response. We take one chunk at a time from this streaming response and send it to the UI to display to the user. It's a straightforward and basic setup. I'm not using chat history in this example, but you can include it if you'd like. To run this setup, we'll use the messup command followed by the file name, which in this case is messup.py. Running this command will display an address that we'll need to access. When I navigate to this address on my local host, I'll define the entry point by adding /chat to the URL. This will bring up our chat UI. I'll provide the links and code for this chat interface in the description. So, this is Simplify AI, and I hope you like this video, and if you want more video on latest advancement on AI around the globe, you can subscribe our channel for future updates.